According to the National Safety Council, at least 1.6 million vehicle crashes each year are caused by texting while driving. This is happening every day, and it's causing innocent people to die because of somebody else's stupid decisions to text and drive. Today I'm going to discuss the reason or why texting and driving is a problem, the problem in itself, then the ways we can solve the problem, and then also the benefits to what we would have if texting and driving were to not exist anymore. First, we're going to talk about the reasons texting and driving is a problem. It's obviously a problem. We see it every day. It's happening constantly, and it's growing and growing instead of decreasing because of people's stupid decisions. You know, you think with all the news stories and how people are dying every day, and innocent young people are dying every single day because of people that are texting and driving. And you think that it would be like, it would kind of wake everybody up and say, you know, let's quit texting and driving and try and stop it more, but instead it's actually increasing. Secretary Ray LaHood of American Journal of Public Health states that distracting driving is an epidemic, which means that it's completely taking over and it's becoming a huge deal that's happening everywhere. I'm going to show you a chart, and this chart states that it's happening in every age group, not just teenagers, because most people believe that teenagers are the only ones that are texting and driving, and it's not true. It's happening in every age group. 16 through 19, 51.4%, 20 through 24, 45.1%, 25 to 34, 38.7%, 35 to 44, 32.1%, 45 to 54, 13.3%, 55 to 64, 5.6%, 65 to 74, 1.1%, and 75 and over, 2.6%. So it's happening in every age group, not just, it's obviously more popular in the teenager section just because I think that we have phones and we're using them more often, but it's still happening all the time. And I think people just don't understand. The next thing we're going to talk about is how to solve the problem and how we can make it go away. Phones are so popular in today's society, and they're actually a need because it has email, texting, all kinds of communication that you can have with somebody in a phone. And so everybody has it, and it's so popular that, you know, we're always using it, and it's constantly being used in our society, you know, with coworkers, friends, family. Just trying to get a hold of people all the time is a huge part. There is this app for phones that tries to prevent you from texting and driving, and what you do is you turn it on, and then when you receive a text message, it actually reads it out loud to you. And so you know when somebody has said something and what they said, and then it sends them an automatic message back that says, I've heard your message, I know what you said, I'm driving at the moment, but I'll get back to you when I am able to text again, when I'm not driving. And so it's actually really beneficial so that people aren't always touching their phones, but you can still communicate without using your phone. And so that's very good. And also for people that can't have apps on their phones, which I don't think there's very many phones that can't, but I think there are a few out there. Texting has also been made illegal in a lot of states, and for certain ages it's illegal. And then, you know, they're definitely hacking down on it, and they're trying to get it to quit. The last thing we're going to discuss is the benefits that if we didn't have texting and driving anymore, what we would have. Obviously, since texting and driving is causing so many people to die and so many wrecks, that we would have less accidents a year, because that's the number one cause for accidents right now, and it would save lives of so many people. And, you know, not only does it affect the person that died, but it affects everybody they knew. So in reality, it's affecting majority of the country because, you know, they know it, let's say 100 people per person and 20 people die. You know, that's a lot of people that are getting affected by just one person. And so it's saving a lot of people's lives, not just the people who are involved in the accident. We've discussed why texting and driving is a problem, and we've discussed ways to solve the problem and benefits that would help us, benefits to us if texting and driving wasn't here anymore. And now we have to actually get out there and prove to everyone else why it's a problem and get them to try and, you know, use these ways that we've thought of to stop it and prevent it from happening. And we need to prove to everyone else why texting and driving needs to stop, and it needs to be a more common topic to talk about. And do we want to save lives or end them? Texting and driving needs to stop.